Hello everyone, welcome to the Stock Martin channel. I have an awesome video for you today. I hope you're having a great weekend. We are going to be talking about Lucid Group LCID stock. We're going to be talking about the earnings report. They just reported their Q1 2022 earnings report on May 5th. I had a chance to analyze it and I will be presenting all the results for you today. Today we are going to be talking about their delivery numbers, their production numbers, also future potential sales and their reservations, and what the future holds for the Lucid Motors stock. I think you're going to get a lot out of this video. Before we get down into it and get started, don't forget to give me that big thumbs up to make more videos like this. Also subscribe to the channel. Don't forget to share this page with your family, friends, coworkers, that next door neighbor, so we can continue to grow the channel. I'd greatly appreciate it. I do have some awesome free stocks using my link down below to Moomoo. Open a account and you can get some incredible stocks. Stay to the end of this video for detailed information on how you can get those free stocks. Now, without further ado, let's talk about Lucid Group LCID stock. As I mentioned, Lucid Motors has just received its earnings call on May 5th. I listened to this call entirely and I did learn a lot of new information that I did want to share with you. First of all, the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, did talk about that the company is in a healthy state. It is producing vehicles and it has great futures ahead of itself. He did start off by talking to you about their deliveries. So let me just transition and show you that they are delivering 360 vehicles as of March 31st. So this is an increase from last quarter. Last quarter, they did deliver 125 vehicles. So that is a more than 3-time increase in their vehicle production. So the reservation numbers have increased since the last quarter. Last quarter, they did have 25,000 reservations of their Lucid Air sedans. Now that has increased to over 30,000 at the time of this recording as of May 5th. Now, the potential sales of these 30,000 electric vehicle reservations equates to roughly about $2.9 billion in future sales and future revenue. So that is a big increase from last time. But will they get these productions? Will they get these numbers out there? That is the biggest Achilles heel for this company. The CEO, Peter Rawlinson, did mention that the supply chain issue continues to be its Achilles heel. He did say that they are working quite hard to get these vehicles out. But again, the biggest hurdle, the biggest supply chain is that the materials coming out of China. We do know that China has been on a COVID lockdown. And again, this is the biggest bottleneck. Also, the shipping has come and has increased. So therefore, Lucid Motors has announced that they will be increasing the price of their Lucid Air sedans that I will mention later in this video about how much. Now, going back to the earnings call, they are still on track, according to the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, to deliver between 12 to 14,000 electric vehicles this year. I say that hesitantly. I'm not sure if they're going to be able to get this because just last quarter they did make the 125 electric vehicles that were delivered to customers. By this time, right now, they have delivered 360. That is for this quarter alone. So moving forward, they will need to expedite and expand their production volumes. Are they going to be able to hit this? In my opinion, I do not think that they will. I think that they're going to have a very hard time. But again, these are my opinions only. Anything can happen, especially if the supply chain does improve. But again, this is very dependent on geopolitical environment. As you can see, we are still in that Russian-Ukraine war. Also, COVID is still hanging around. Just most recently, it has locked down China and has prevented more of those supply chain demand issues. So moving forward, the company as itself is having very nice growth. We have seen that they are still expanding their studios. So as of this quarter, they are now at 24 studios. They have increased it by 4 studios worldwide. Just most recently, they have opened a Munich, Germany studio. So they are expanding into the European market as well. But their vehicles are going to be coming out. There's a huge demand. It just has increased. And just most recently, the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, did mention that Saudi Arabia did put in that huge purchase order. which is one of the largest purchase orders of any auto manufacturer in the world. But they did put in a purchase order for 50,000 electric Lucid vehicles by the year 2030. That will be a slow and exponential growth in deliveries of these vehicles. Now, the Saudi Arabian government did also put an option to buy 50,000 additional for a total of 100,000 electric vehicles from Lucid Motors. According to Lucid Motors, they will have a potential of having, I believe it was $7.9 billion revenue just in these sales alone into the future. So again, very nice things to look forward to for the company in the years to come. But right now, it is not helping with any stock traders for the short term. Now, I did want to just transition about their finances. They have increased their employees by almost 1,000 since the last quarter, so we can see that they are ramping up productions. Their cash on hand currently is $5.4 billion. Last quarter, we did see at $6.2 billion. The CTO actually did mention that they do have enough cash on hand for the company to be sustained until the year 2023. That is great news, especially that this vehicle rollout is going very, very, very slow. So the CEO, Peter Ronson, also did mention that their production in the Arizona facility for the factory is continuing to grow and is on schedule. They are adding an additional 2.85 million square feet of building space onto that plant in Arizona. And in addition to this, they are going to be groundbreaking that Saudi Arabian facility, that plant in Saudi Arabia this year that is going to be scheduled to be complete by the year 2025. So again, very big things to look forward to for this company and into the future. Now, I did mention in the previous just few minutes ago that Lucid Motors is going to be increasing the price of their Lucid Air sedan. This is coming as no surprise, as we have seen that the electric vehicle companies are increasing their prices. We have seen this with Tesla. We are also seeing with other auto manufacturers, Rivian, just to name a few. Now, again, that being said, we do have the new prices of these vehicles. I did just want to list them here. Now, these price changes will go into effect on June 1st of this year. So if you are in the market for an electric vehicle, specifically a Lucid Air in any of the trims, you might want to make a purchase or a reservation sooner than later. So again, they are going to be increasing their prices on June 1st. So currently their price of the Grand Touring is $139,000. That will be going up by $15,000 for a new price of $154,000. Now, there is a caveat on the Grand Touring. There is a performance model that was just released that will be selling for $179,000. That does give you a closer amount to be closer to the Lucid Air Dream. So again, this will have more horsepower of 1,500 horsepower. It will have a bigger range of over 476 mile range, in addition to the 0 to 60 in about 2.6 seconds. Now transitioning to the Touring. Currently, you can buy the Touring at $95,000. That will be going up by $12,400 for a total price of $107,400. The Pure is the best deal that you can get right now. I did actually make a video about this, about comparing the Lucid Air Pure to the best-selling electric vehicle on the market right now, which is the Tesla Model Y. I did a great comparison of which car gives you the biggest bang for your buck. Take advantage and look at that video, as I did give some very nice information. But right now, the Lucid Air Pure is giving you an incredible deal at a very good price. It still qualifies for that $7,500 federal tax credit, the EV tax credit. But again, take advantage of this before June 1st if you are looking to get a vehicle. But as I mentioned, the price of the Lucid Air Pure will go up by $10,000 to $87,400. All these vehicles will still be available to get that federal tax credit of $7,500. But if you can get this price right now, take that chance to get that reservation. Again, this reservation is money back guaranteed. So if you decide not to get this, you can always get your money back. I believe for the reservations, the Lucid Air Pure currently is $300 refundable reservation cost, and both the Touring and Grand Touring and Performance is $1,000 reservation cost. So again, you might want to take advantage of this sooner than later. In addition to this, the CEO, Peter Rawlinson, did mention that they are still offering the free Electrify America supercharging for a 3-month complimentary supercharging for your electric vehicle. But that will be expiring on June 30th, 2022. So if you do want to get that 3 free years of charging, you might want to get, again, this sooner than later. But again, very big things to look forward to for this company. Again, I am very excited about the futures of this company. Moving forward, I think this is going to be one of the great companies. Once they get the production going, once they get this vehicle out, I do think that this company will do a great job making us some money. Now, let's talk about this stock. The stock price has been down quite a bit. Let me just transition here so you can see the stock price. But in the past 1 day, we are just down 3.7%. We went to $18.50. We actually touched below $18 at $17.57 earlier in the day. If you look in the past 1 week, we are pretty much trading sideways with a low of that $17.75, but a high of $20. So again, we are still trading at that sideways point. In the past 1 month, we are down almost 19% with a high of $22. But again, you are starting to see that we are still having this huge downward pressure caused by supply chain issues. Now inflation is really not helping these new technology companies because it's going to make it harder for them to get revenue. It's going to be harder for them to earn money. So this again does impact these types of stocks. But in my opinion, it does give us very nice buying opportunities to average cost down, especially if you bought it high. So in the past 6 months, this stock is down 60%. But look at this. In November, it was as high as $55. If you are a person that bought this high, my recommendation right now is $2 cost average down. Bring down your average cost of this stock, as these are incredible opportunities. As again, the future will be very bright for Lucid Motors. Again, these are my opinions only. Bar none, Lucid Motors does have the best electric vehicle on the market. This can be seen because they are being benchmarked by legacy automakers, Ford, General Motors, just to name a few. Now, that being said, again, this company has great futures ahead of itself. I hope that you did enjoy this video. I hope that you did learn something new. If you did, please give me that big thumbs up. It'll keep me alive on YouTube. Smash the subscribe button, notification bell, hit all to get my latest uploaded videos. Don't forget to share this page with others, family, friends, coworkers, next door neighbors, so we can continue to grow the channel. I do have that great promotion down below right now running from Moomoo. Incredible opportunities. So if you open an account using my link down below, you can get up to 5 free stocks. These are up to $3,500 free stocks. So you can potentially get up to $17,500 in free stocks. But in addition to this, Moomoo is also giving you a huge bonus. They are also giving you a free Twitter stock, TWTR stock, just for maintaining and holding $2,000 for at least 1 month in that account. Now, this does include the stocks that you have in there. So let's say you open an account with $100 and you get 5 free stocks, and that does calculate to be over $2,000. That will qualify you for that Twitter account. So again, take advantage of that huge opportunity, as I do think it's one of the best. And again, thanks for so much for supporting the channel, for watching. Have a great weekend, and I can't wait to talk to you on the next one. Thank you.